Okay, so about my dream. Okay, Spencer, make sure Toby pays attention. Hey, Toby, honey, I'm gonna need you to pay attention. Tell me what the hell going on, or what I need to be looking out for. Okay, so the dream started off. It was kind of like I was a kid, like, and I was over a friend's house doing a project. Okay, um, but it was towards the end, so him and his parents were about to take me home. Now the kid was an actual person that I went to school with in, I think, ninth grade. I mean, we weren't, we didn't hang out together, and he wasn't a friend and shit. I just knew him, But so we get his dad opens the door for me to get in, but he jumps in first. So I go around to the other side of the car to get in, but he jumped in and scooted his ass to the other side and got the seatbelt. And then I told him, you get on my nerves. And then I walked back around and I got in the car. So we're driving, and then I guess we're going through downtown or whatever. And so, downtown, all the buildings and stuff. Well, here in Atlanta, in the States or whatever, you know how you go downtown, you got all the big, skyscrapers and all that stuff. But the lights, it was like every light in every building was on, and they were really bright, extra bright. It was crazy. So then all of a sudden, I look up in the sky, and I see the sun, but now it's dark, okay? But I see the sun, and the sun is like bright, bright orange. And then there's like these streaks that's coming from the sun, and they kind of go in a little swirly motion and shit. And I'm like, ooh, look. And so we're all like trying to get our phones to take pictures of it. So once everybody gets their phones out and they're pointing it to the sun, we realize that the sun is big as shit. Honey, it's bigger than what it should be. So we notice that the sun is moving real fast towards the earth, honey. So we get nervous. So we start speeding, and they turn on the news, and the news is basically showing pictures saying it's doomsday, and once the sun hits the earth, we're all gonna burn up and just fucking die, honey. So everybody's panicking. We go down in town, and like just all of downtown is losing its fucking mind. And then all of a sudden we go into one of those parking garages. I don't know if y'all have them over there. I'm sure y'all do. It's a parking garage where you go to park your car, and it's like goes all the way up, made out of concrete and shit. And we try to go up, but for some reason we got out the car, okay? So we get out the car, and then we start walking, but the sun was like rolling towards us. So it was like a concrete slab, like it was like got broken or some shit when the sun hit it, but the world didn't blow up right when the sun hit. So the sun is like, we're trying to go up, and the sun is coming down, barreling after us. So everybody starts running, but the sun rolls over my ass. But for some reason, I ain't dead. It ain't burned my ass up. So I'm still running. And I'm separated from everybody now. So all of a sudden, I'm still going up this parking garage, but all of a sudden the parking garage turns into like an apartment, okay? So I'm in the apartment, and I have a baby, but it's not none of my kids, honey. It's just I got a baby in my hand. So they're counting down. I guess the sun went back. The sun went back in the sky, and when you looked in the sky, you could see the sun just bouncing off of different planets and shit. And then they said the sun was coming again, and this time once it hit, it was gonna burn us up. So in my bright mind, in my dream, honey, I say, well, shit, I'm in this apartment or whatever. So if when the sun hits, I'm gonna run this bath water, and when the sun hits, soon as it hits the planet, I'm gonna dunk under the water with the baby. So that way, when shit burns up and is on fire, it ain't gonna burn me because I'm underwater. So the sun hits, and me and the baby go under the water. And then right when I think it's safe, I come up out the water, and the world is just fucked up. It's all black and destroyed and shit. And all of a sudden I look up, and the baby is not a baby anymore. The baby is this little girl named Diamond that sung on X Factor last year, child. But she got shit all on her ass, and it was all sticking on her ass. So I had to wash her ass, right? So I washed her ass, and and I'm like, we got to see if we can find some other people. So we're walking around the apartment, and then I go into a room, and my sister's there. My sister and somebody else, I don't know. And I'm like, I need to call mom. Actually, I left that part out before the parking garage turned into a apartment, I tried to call my mom, and I'm trying to see if she's okay. And I'm like, "You hear what's happening?" But she was like, "Yeah, but I just took some sleeping pills. I'm sleepy." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So that was before. So now that it all happened, I'm trying to call her, but my phone wouldn't work. So I used my sister's phone, and hers was working because she said she had like some premium service or some shit. And then, I woke up. So tell me what that means, Spencer and Toby, please. And I was just going to upload this to Facebook, but I might upload it to YouTube. And so if there's some other people who interpret dreams, let me know what y'all think about it too. But okay, Toby, I'm going to need you to work your magic, honey. All right, go.